Here's a really fun hands-on activity that you can add to any lesson about mollusks or octopi or squid. Whether you're a homeschool teacher or you teach in a formal classroom setting, or you work at a nature center like I do, or a zoo or an aquarium, this activity is guaranteed to be a hit. And all you need is some nitrile gloves and some PVC connectors. Less than 10 bucks total. Even the adults that come into my nature center love doing this activity. Now, in the wild, an octopus would search between the rocks to try and get to a yummy snack, a shrimp or a fish. They are also very squishy animals. They don't have an exoskeleton to protect them from predators, so they use hiding into small spaces as a defense mechanism for survival. Here's how to make the activity. This glove is going to represent an octopus, and this is going to represent a crevice that an octopus might want to try and get into to hide or find some prey items to eat. There are tons of great YouTube videos online about how an octopus can get into those crevices, and I would highly suggest watching one of those for your class or your homeschool group. Take a nitrile glove, make sure there's no powder in there and it's not a latex glove. Some people do have allergies to that. And you can either blow this up with air. Here's one with just the air. It'll work. But then if you want to get wild and crazy, putting water in it will give it more of an octopus feel. Don't fill it up too much. Don't want to make a mess in case it busts open. I like to use extra large gloves because there's more room in the glove for water and it's a little easier to tie. Now, an octopus can basically get through any small space or hole that it can get its beak through. That's the only hard part, solid part of its body, the beak. You could even say this knot here is like the beak. I bought at the hardware store yesterday 4 different size PVC couplers. I like these because they're all smooth on the edge, so it won't rip the glove. So if you were to cut this off of a PVC pipe, then it's gonna have jagged edges and you'd need to sand it. So why not save yourself a couple steps there? After watching one of those amazing octopus escape videos, the octopus will try and get its tentacles and body through this hole. And so this glove is going to represent an octopus. And so basically the challenge for your learner is to get the octopus through, start with the bigger hole, try and squeeze through there carefully without busting, and see if they can do it in 2 minutes. If you want to start a 2-minute timer on an iPad, that would also help with the fun. Yeah, basically just try and get the octopus through one bit at a time. All right, there we go. That's the easy one. Next size, this is 1 inch wide, by the way. So I found out doing this that it's easier for me to get the tentacles through first, and then the rest of the body seems like. You might wonder, how is that big glove going to get through there? But slowly, after working it through, it works. Pretty wild. Okay, so here's the 3/4 of an inch. There's the 3/4. And then this looks impossibly small, but yeah, just have the kids, even adults love this activity. It's a really fun challenge, and it really blows your mind. Helps you see how nature is really cool, and how animals have superpowers that are mind-boggling. You can even squish it through a little bit. Now, I just leave this out on the tabletop for the learners to try it out. Visitors to the nature center will try this out. I'll give them a little instruction sheet on a clipboard. I'll put the instruction sheet on there like that. I don't give them any other hint besides that. I just let them go for it. So there we go, going through, and yeah, impossibly small you'd think, but as long as that octopus can get its beak through, it can get through a hole basically. It might take them a while, but over the 25 plus years I've been teaching about nature and science, this activity is one of the top 10 favorites of my learners.